And then yeah, man, one of my favorite shows out right now is back for season 6, and I'm sure this is the final season. This is the final season of The Shy. The Shy, are y'all excited that The Shy is back? Hopefully we can be on the ball and we can get you recaps every week. If we can get you recaps every single week of The Shy, we're gonna try to do like an every other week type thing. But definitely want to keep up with the main plot points of the show. So The Shy, man, I was excited. Season 5, right? We recapped season 5. Season 5 was their most watched season, right? So, and a lot of people thought that The Shy was really good, right? It was ascending, whatever. And then I think people thought like they didn't like certain plot points, whatever, and it's kind of going down. But then, like the way season 5, the writing of season 5, man, they went crazy. Shout out to Lena Waithe, man. Shout out to Lena Waithe. And they did their thing. They did their thing, and everybody that's a part of that, like so, because it's not just Lena, but everybody's a part of it. All the actors. I think everybody did a great job. So season 6, man, it opens up, and I love how they open up these episodes with that common theme. So the common theme was like intimacy and like intimacy issues or intimacy successes, right? So like, they do their little montage and everybody is basically getting busy, right? Doing their thing with their loved one, whatever. So one of the couples that they kind of shine on is Emmett and Kiesha, right? And they right now, Emmett and Kiesha, they having some intimacy issues, right? Now, when you think about it, they're together, right? They got this blended family, right? You got, Keisha got her little Ronnie, Emmett and got a couple of his kids, staying over there, right? So and you know what I mean, yeah, his other kids probably come by and whatnot, right? So they're just having intimacy issues. And it's weird because even from last season, I don't like, I know they had some, their relationship was kind of blossoming, but I don't know, like, and it seemed like they're definitely cool and they're definitely good friends, but I don't know if they have that fire between them. Like I think that, and I think they're struggling, one, because now they're having to worry about these little kids. And now Keisha is fully in it. Before, Keisha was a guest kind of coming into it, and like, she thought she was gonna help and things like that. And it was cute. It was cute to play house. But now that she's like in it, whatever, it ain't, shit ain't always sweet, what I mean, the grass ain't always greener, so to speak. And now, she's getting she's rushing Emmett, they're being intimate with one another. She's trying to rush him. They're just trying to get it in because they feel like they need to, but it don't seem like there's no passion there, right? Like, she looks like a miserable married woman where she's just like, are you finished yet? Yo, you don't never let no woman ask you if you finish yet. Like it's over. Like, you gotta just, if a woman asks you if you finish yet, you know what I'm saying? You just need to stop. You need to get up out of there, man. Like, and you don't deserve that, Emmett. You know what I mean? Emmett was a dog. Emmett was a dog, and he was doing some wild stuff. And we're gonna come back to Emmett in another little topic here because he probably is still wilding. However, I don't know. Keisha ain't. I don't know. I don't feel like Keisha holding it down. Like, I know she's frustrated. I know she got a lot on her mind, but shorty, like, you can't ask a man, is he finished yet? Like, you can't. And you too young to be acting like that. Like, I can see if y'all was married for 20 years and y'all kind of miserable. Y'all settling to be with one another. You know what I mean? It's cheaper to keep her type thing. But y'all in y'all early 20s, you know what I mean? Talk about, are you finished yet? That was crazy. That was crazy. Um, yeah, and then another plot point was obviously we have Rashad, played by Jason Weaver, and we have him and his girlfriend. And Rashad, man, he's still trying to acclimate into society, right? So he's right now he's struggling to find a job. But and this is a age old thing, man. You got people that, and obviously when it comes to like substances and whatnot, a lot of companies are being a little bit more lenient, whatever. But like, it's like this guy don't got no job right now, and yeah, he's on the search for a job, but like he's smoking trees. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro. Yeah, I mean, and a lot of instances, like you might not, you might struggle to get a job even more now that you smoking trees. So like, you gotta get your mind right. Like you gotta like stop worrying about that, and where you getting the money to fund this habit? Because the thing is, that stuff ain't free. So like that means that if you ain't got no job, somebody give you an allowance, and you ain't got no parents on this show, so you getting money from your woman. Your woman is funding your habit, and so she was a little bit annoyed that he was smoking the trees up in the crib, got the house smelling whatever, and she's like, I don't really, and you kind of got to respect it. It's like, yo, I don't really want to be smelling like weed. I don't want to smell like cigarette smoke, whatever. I don't want to smell like that. And she made a comment though. She made a comment and said something about her house. Now, this is the thing. This is the thing. This is why these guys, like some of these red pill guys, some of these guys, these relationship guys, whatever, self-improvement dudes, they sometimes they hit on some messages. And one message that I noticed that men talk about a lot of times is like, you never move in with a woman. You as a man, you never should move in with a woman. Never, because you need to have, if I mean, you need to have your resources right. You know what I'm saying? Because when you move into a woman's house, you are essentially, you are abiding by her rules, right? Now, if y'all move into something together, right, you have at least some input into what the rules are. You know what I mean? But when you move into a woman's house, you got to do what she's, I mean, I don't want to say it like that. I want to say like, you got to do what she says, like she's bossing you around, but you have to respect her wishes above anything. And you got to understand that a lot of times, even though you live there, even though you might have mail coming there or whatever, that might be your permanent address. If it's originally her place and she's paying the rent, and you know what I mean, you moved into her spot, you are gonna be compromising some autonomy, and you ain't gonna have a lot of say so in decisions. So but he felt slighted. So this guy right now, he's just kind of wandering, man. Like he's going through trying to find jobs, I guess. Like, we don't see him on no full job search, whatever. But so he's talking to, Vic is his man. Vic is about to, he's trying to win city council at this point. You got Emmett. He knows who Emmett is. Emmett is got this newfound success. We're gonna get into that a little bit. Um, and right now he's feeling like he has no purpose, and he's comparing his journey to his friends, right? And that's another subtopic here too, because it's like, I think it's good. It's definitely good to have it's good to have people around you that inspire you, right? Because that's a lot of times that's the ignition. That's gonna be the lighter to, what I mean, that's gonna be basically get the fire, that's gonna get the fire going, right? Being around successful people, being around motivated people, it should, if you're a friend of theirs, it should be a residual effect to where like you can network with them, but they kind of motivate you to kind of want to do better and do better, have more. um but it's not good to necessarily compare your journey to someone else's. Now, and that's the thing. I'm wondering where they're kind of going with this. I don't, with the writing, I don't know. Are they gonna go the recidivism route? You know what I mean? Recidivism route, like, because he made a hint to his girlfriend, and he was like, nah, I'm cool, whatever. But like, it made it seem like, I don't know if they're gonna go this route where they're looking like, Rashad about to do something dumb to get himself locked back up. And because I think if they keep this going on, he's gonna make some type of mistake. He's gonna do something that he's gonna regret. Or are the writers going to kind of focus on like a redemption to where like, all right, it seems like he's doing, I mean, he's going to be doing bad for a couple episodes, and then he finds something that really resonates with him and clicks, and then it's a success story. So I'm wondering where the writers are going with this. Are they going the oh man, yo, he had no choice. He wants to assert himself as a man in his relationship, so he's about to get money by any means and put himself in danger. Or is he gonna start kind of meagerly and then kind of blossom into something because it is completely legit, completely legal? I don't know. So I'm wondering where they kind of take that this season. But it's good though. And again, The girlfriend did correct herself towards the end of the episode, and she was like, "No, it's our house." But that's when he was like, like the damage is done. You already kind of flexed on me. You already said this is your house, and you're right, it is your house. But like, I don't know, the damage is done. You can't save it with the our house now, because it wasn't our house this morning when you was yelling at me for blowing it down in the living room. So, and then we got Emmett, man. Emmett, he has this newfound success. And we already seen how this episode ended, and what happens, and we already know who, when you talk about Duda, messing with him, it's kind of bad news. So like everything is falling into place for Emmett. They're franchising Smokies, and he's getting the residuals of that. He's touching a lot of money right now. And yes, I think it is gonna be lucrative for him, but like I can already see that he's witnessing things that he don't want to witness, and it's gonna put him into a compromising position, or he's gonna end up being the fault. Like, people like Duda, they get guys like Emmett, who don't have a record or anything like that. They get them to be the fall guy. And I'm afraid that this actually could be something like that, where they use Jacob Lattimore or Emmett's character to be the fall guy. And I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that happen to him. But the reason why I brought him up was because he's talking to Duda or whatever, and they're talking about like what you supposed to do, how bosses move, whatever. So, Tiffany, his baby mom, right? She's talking about she wants a car, and Emmett goes out and buys her a car. He flexes on her, and Tiffany's boyfriend Rob, Amon Shumpert, he was kind of reluctant. I don't know if he was really feeling that. I don't know if he was really on board with that. But whatever. His girl's happy. He couldn't really say nothing. Now come back home. Kiesha has something to say. Kiesha says, like, if you plan on buying your son's, your kid, your baby mom a car, like, we need to talk about that first. And Emmett then started getting defensive. He starts saying stuff like, "Oh, it's my money," right? So we seen that. And the question is, right, like when it comes to when you are dating, right, somebody, and then you have kids to another person. Are you as a man, are you allowed to buy your baby mom a gift? Are you allowed to buy her a gift? Are you allowed to have her best interests at heart? I think in some forms, yes, you are allowed to have her best interests. You are allowed to try to help her out in certain ways. But a car, bro, unless you've been touching money, like real money, for a long time, and you're kind of set, right? Nah, I think a car is too much. I can maybe, and the thing is, I can maybe help you repair something on your old car, but to buy you and I don't, it wasn't like it might be used. It say it's brand new, whatever. He was like, I bought her an Altima. Still, if it's brand new, whatever, off the lot, like buying thousands of dollars spending on a car for your baby mom, I think that's a little bit out of pocket. That ain't a little bit. It's a lot. It's a lot out of pocket. Now, the thing is, like I said, if you really touch your money, and where it's nothing for you to even buy your girl a car or your wife a car, I think we talking about different demographics here. You know what I mean? But like Emmett just touching a dollar, and he letting Duda get in his head. And again, I think Emmett's gonna be a victim of just wanting everything all at once, and it's gonna kind of backfire on him. So, but yeah, man, Emmett got his work cut out for him. One, him and Kiesha already having intimacy issues, and then he adds on to this buying Tiffany a car. He got to deal with that now. So it's gonna be I think it's for Emmett and Kiesha, it's gonna be rocky, but I don't see them. My prediction at episode 1, they're gonna realize that they don't really belong together. I think we might get a Tiffany Emmett reunion by the end of the season. I think so. Yep. I think so, because I think something's gonna happen with Amon Shumpert and Emmett, even though they're both involved with Bull. I think something's gonna happen, and Tiffany's gonna have to like kind of back her baby dad. You know what I mean? Like, and she ain't gonna be with Rob, man. So I don't know. I predict. That's what I predict. And then last thing, man, we saw Victor. He won city council. He's kind of fully out there with his girlfriend now, and yeah, that's what we're looking at, man. That's what it is. So good luck to him and everything. I want to know, you know, I think it's cool that they did the, you know, city council thing for him, but I'm wondering, like, what are they gonna do with that? You know what I mean? Is he gonna be going against people like Deja throughout the season? It's like, I'm wondering what the main issues are that they're gonna kind of bring up. But like, again, Otis, man, yeah, Otis or Deja, like he's wilding, man. He's wilding. He's doing a little bit of everything. And it's not gonna bode well for a lot of the people that are involved, man. Amon Shumpert about to get into some smoke with him. You know, Emmett's gonna get into some smoke. And it could get ugly, man. It could get ugly. But I love the kids, man. I love the evolution of the kids. As always, man, my man Kevin and the one shorty, man, they had the kiss. I'm surprised by that. And you know, just living that emancipated life, man. He's wilding a little bit. But what y'all think, man? What y'all think about The Chi this week? Did y'all watch are y'all caught up? Did you watch the first episode of season 6, whatever? Again, we're gonna try to keep giving y'all recaps as we go through. And hopefully, man, the topics are juicy and the content is juicy like it was this past week, and we have a lot to talk about. So